A lot of our work is about fascination, which is actually just a polite way of saying obsession. We work with these patterns that appear really simple at first because they're plain and geometric, but actually they have a richness and they become more and more complex the longer you look at them.
The piece was inspired by a friend of ours who wanted a distinctive piece of furniture. She wanted a talking piece, but also modern and responsible. I really feel it's our responsibility when working with such a beautiful material such as wood to honor the resource and not be...
The angle we took was all about transformation. The piece is made with hundreds of small wooden cubes that are glued together. The cubes are big enough so that you can see the grain and feel the texture of the wood, but they're small enough so that you get a really maximum efficient use out of the tree.
We wanted this piece to contrast the geometry of the work with the grain of the wood. So we subvert the usual relationship between the long grain of the wood and the hardwood, rotating the cubes to show hardwood one way and the long grain the next way.
And then we smoked the smaller pieces to create a contrast with the grain. And actually we left about 10 of the smaller pieces unglued in the structure so that the final user can complete the table his or herself. So you can arrange them to fit into the table so that it becomes a very perfectly flat surface, or if you're feeling distracted, you can create little mountains and valleys with the remaining pieces. But that's more of a hidden bonus feature than part of the design itself.
I think that's what we mean by the transformative moment we're looking for in what we do.
But what's super important is that the piece is subtle. All of what we've just told you can be ignored. At the end of the day, it's just a table standing in a room. And we like to think of the customer, one rainy Tuesday afternoon, just looking at the table and the story of its making and everything just slowly unfolding, so that months after the initial excitement of getting a new piece of furniture and installing it has died down, that you're still peeling little slices of the story off for yourself and digesting them over time. Obviously. Good stuff.